to the SuperMarvelSpider-Man. Today we're back with another video. Today's video is this is gonna be a quick video on something. But I never there's something I've seen many videos about this, and this is the David situation. And no, this is not it's not for clicks. No, it's not for clicks. This is actually a video on why is this situation going on, because I've seen this pop around on YouTube and I want to know what's going on. Like, what's going on, because I heard a lot of things about this. This is not I repeat, this is not a video to make views. This is just a video on the situation, and I just wanna, it's not for views, I'm just trying to see what's going on here, because I've seen a lot of videos about this. So anyways guys, make sure you guys subscribe, and let's react. Let's see what people are complaining about.
Due to a strong odor and shockingly a body
I
was
thought
discovered
they got framed, because apparently it had a dead body, but it was a dead body of a 15-year-old girl in his Tesla. I was like, hold up, I think he's probably gonna get framed or something, or I don't know, but we'll just get into more reaction.
That car was registered to David, real name David Burke, who is a 20-year-old singer. He's performed at Coachella and with artists like SZA and The Weeknd, and at first fans were in disbelief. Some thought maybe his car had been stolen since he was currently on a tour, but everything changed. The victim was confirmed. It was said to be 15-year-old Celeste, who had been missing for over a year. Her mom had already suspected something when she heard about the car, especially since her daughter had a boyfriend named David. She contacted TMZ.
Whoa. What the fudge? No. This is kind of some joke or something. So, actually, let me react before I react.
Then forwarded the information to LAPD, and that is when authorities were able to confirm that it was Celeste because she had a tattoo with the words "shh" on her finger, which seemed to be what identified her. It then came out that David also had a matching tattoo, and that was when the internet really started putting things together, feeling like it wasn't looking good for him. Photos later surfaced alleging David had once been near Celeste's home shortly before she went missing, and people were saying that they had photos together as well. People started digging into his music, and a leaked song was found that seemingly was him referencing a girl named Celeste multiple times. Then came rumors that Celeste had been in his Discord server, and fans started sharing screenshots and chat logs allegedly showing interactions between the two of them. There's also been information floating around that he was also hanging out with another girl named Celeste recently, as he was seen on a stream with this Celeste, not the missing Celeste, but a different Celeste.
What the fudge is this? What the fudge? What the fudge is this guy doing with a 15-year-old? What the fudge?
I can't forget.
Hi, how are you? One streamer, Jason, confirmed that he had met David and this Celeste in person and wanted to clarify for his chat that he did not meet the missing Celeste.
I feel like I need to speak on this. Okay.
This is like confusing.
Because the narrative that's been spun on Twitter. First off, I want to retract my statement. Obviously, the other day, I was defending David before all the new evidence came out. I do not condone anything that David has done or is doing. I want to say the girl that I met named Celeste at the FaZe house is not the same Celeste.
Hey there, marketer. This is your invite to register for the global marketing event of the year.
It's not the same Celeste that was killed. RP to that girl.
People are just so weirded out that he was with a girl also named Celeste. Like, what is his obsession here? It's also been confirmed that the home where the Tesla was abandoned was being rented by David and his manager, and David was living there. LAPD has already collected evidence and electronics from the home. And online, people have just been seeing things that David has posted, the things that he has done in music videos, the things that he's sung about, and they've just been looking into everything and feel like there are things that make it look like he was connected to this Celeste, and they are freaked out. But just when you thought it couldn't get any creepier, this week, old interviews of David have resurfaced, and the focus is now on his alter ego, Atami. And I mean, these interviews aren't too old. Like, one of them is like from 3 months ago, where he is talking about Atami. And on his tour right now, that whole funeral getup, that is supposed to be this funeral for this alter ego of his, Atami. And he has previously talked about this idea that Atami is this evil version of him that goes around and commits crimes, and he has to solve these crimes.
And I wanted to make my own manga series at one point, and I was writing a lot of poems and writing a lot of things for it. And a big part of that manga was an evil version of me named Atami, which means pain in Japanese. And he wears his blindfold, and he's basically an agent of chaos and kind of my alter ego. And the story of the manga went like I was a detective, and there was an evil version of myself that would kind of come out at random moments, kind of like Fight Club with Tyler Durden. And he would commit the crimes that I would have to solve as a detective. So like when I was as a detective, I'd be like solving murders that I'm committing myself. And it was like a cool little story. I didn't think anything would come of it. Like, it was in the vault for like...
He is obsessed with talking about Atami, you guys. In another interview, he went in depth describing Atami and how in one of his music videos, Atami's life was taken, and he is in the trunk of a car, and it's this whole thing that is just sending shivers down people's spines because it's insane.
String theory, and I have this alter ego called Itami, which means pain in Japanese, where everybody's connected from this invisible life force that connects you to either your soulmate or friends you meet or people you encounter in your life. And I flipped that for this story, as in everybody is connected to Itami, my alter ego, who is like the agent of chaos in my entire aesthetic. You see him in various music videos, he'll pop up, and he's basically like the evil version of me, and he's kind of garnered this cult that followed after him. And in the One More Dance music video, you follow the relationship of two of the cult members, and they're going around with me in the trunk to bury me after I died, and they're just like wreaking havoc on the city. And that was a kind of cool like piece to show just like the layers that I have to this lore and this world building that I'm doing leading up to this album. So I've been working on it for years too, so it's kind of amazing to see it come to fruition.
At his shows, people were literally writing to the dead and honoring this alter ego, Atami. He introduced Atami in 2023, saying, "Romantic Homicide, introducing Atami anime video is out now. Welcome to the introduction of the 4 characters in the David universe. The character you see here is named Atami, pronounced Atami, which means pain in Japanese. Inspired by manga and anime, he is the main antagonist of my entire project. He's been planted in all of my music videos, but it's not clear what his motive is. You will soon find out. There are 2 other characters that complete this multiverse of 4. They will be unveiled in due time." He later in an interview explained that the 4 in his name stands for these 4 different worlds in this metaverse that he is building.
Making music last year, it was just like, okay, how to make the best music possible. It goes beyond the music. Most people have been bored of the music, they need something else to grasp onto. So I have things that tie into each other and build a world around these characters. The 4 in my name means like these 4 different worlds with characters and I'm living them. Kind of like the multiverse, and they kind of cross over into my different music videos.
Everything just feels extremely strange right now. All his posts, once people have really stopped to look into them, feeling as though there really might just be something deeper in this messaging. On September 7th, the day before the body in the Tesla was found, and also Celeste's birthday, he shared an Instagram post saying when his deluxe album would be released. He said, Wither Deluxe Marcescence out September 19th. Every song written exclusively by me on my phone, baby. This is a passion project I put together to make sure I didn't lose the raw emotional weight my music carries and how much it means to you all. Thank you to all the friends who collaborated with me on this. Everyone ate their verses up. His bio also says Marcescence. And some online reading into things noted that Marcescence is when trees keep their dead leaves through winter instead of shedding them in fall. And some have felt sick knowing that when Celeste was found in the car, not all of her was there. They're wondering where the rest of her would be and have this sick feeling that if someone was so obsessed with death, if they would keep something, which truly makes my skin crawl, it's so disturbing, but in...
I don't know, but this is just... I don't know. Like I said, that I've been seeing videos of this, and I want to make a video on why am I seeing these, why these are everywhere. This, I'm gonna read the comments. This is like, Alright, got one comment. Hey, just to let everyone know, this is not a drama, this is not a tea. A girl just lost her life. And I feel sorry for that Celeste girl. Actually, this comment should be pinned. Literally the least we can do to pay some respect to this poor child. This video is actually serious because this is just this is just creepy. This is just creepy. She was 14 when she passed. Her body was just found the day after her 15th birthday. I think the important not to age her up. They started dating when she was 11 years old. What? No. Alright, let's see. I hate when everyone keeps saying she was a 15-year-old. But because sadly, she didn't leave the city that age. And also, this guy is so cringe and disputed. I hope Celeste gets justice. Exactly, she was 14 for it. We were suspecting that Celeste might be pregnant at 32. Oh shit. This David guy, I don't know, man, but I don't know, man. Like, what is Sony gonna do? This guy was planning to make the music for on the Spider-Verse, but I don't know if they're gonna make him do it. I don't know if he's innocent or not, but he really has to. I don't know. He has to. I really hope this is not. I don't understand how he isn't arrested yet. They need evidence. They investigate his house, his mansion. They were gonna pay him a visit on his tour, but he cancelled his whole tour. I agree. A body was discovered in his car, and regardless of evidence, it was a car in his name. He should be a suspect held under suspicion. Right, this just... I'm not gonna lie, but it's actually
seeing this in his bio of how trees hold on to dead leaves, it's just not sitting right with some people. They're reading into this thinking that there is a deeper message here. But obviously we don't know anything. There's just some crazy stuff being speculated. Everything is being looked into. Anything he's posted online, everyone is sus of him. But nothing has been confirmed about his involvement just yet. But with all of this news coming out, David had canceled his US tour, but now he's even canceling his Europe tour dates as well. And TMZ also reported that Interscope Records and its parent company UMG, along with Sony Music Publishing and Wasserman, have pulled all promotion for David amid the ongoing LAPD investigation. This includes the deluxe edition of his Withered album, which was set to release last week. The decision comes out of the respect for the seriousness of the case, and David has yet to publicly address the situation and has stopped posting on social media since the body was identified. Prior to them identifying her, he was performing and he was still going on with his tour and posting online even after she was found. But only once identified did he change up his actions. And at the end of the day, even if all the things coming to light in regards to his obsession with death and all of that don't lead to him being found guilty of this crime, people feel that he certainly cannot redeem himself from these allegations of at least having possibly allegedly interacted with Celeste, who is a minor. As of right now, this is what we know, and it truly just gets scarier every single day. People are just watching every interview and looking at his posts and finding things that they feel makes him look that much worse. But let me know if you guys are seeing any.
I think that's it. I'm done. Like, anyways, guys, I'll see you guys in the next one. But I think that's it. Yeah. This is just a video. Remember, this is not a video to get views. This is a video telling. This is a video of what I think.